This is the 51st floor. I just thought the 51 was there for fun. Wow. The more you know. You're just gonna be silent because you're disappointed, or
you're just like, oh, 51. Oh, that's cool.
I just thought it was like, oh, that's the number there. Maybe they're like, oh, this is number 51 building. Maybe they just like painting numbers that are the same around. You know. Brain fart, I guess.
I actually wish we were on cams, because I just like in the most just like disappointed manner, just kind of, you know, when like you put your like fingers on next to your eyes and you're just like, oh, like, ah, not the one. It's 2 a.m. I'm losing my mind. But no, there are 51 floors. Do you also know the sign where it says accidents happens because if you fall off the map, it actually goes up?
Yes.
Okay, we're getting somewhere now. We're moving forward.
But I want you to know I just found that out like 2 weeks ago when I was in a Face-It match, and I was like, we were in warm-up, and I kept jumping off the map because it's really fun to do that when you're in T-spawn. And I kept looking, and I'm like, wait, the number keeps going up. I've never seen that before. And they're like, wow. I just don't pay attention. That's really my whole thing. Sometimes I don't pay attention to things like that. But it's fun. It's little Easter eggs. Like, don't tell me anything else. Don't tell me anything more.
You know, if you go in the toilets and if you're inside, you know it's red instead of green.
Yes, because they're locked. They're like bulletproof too. I don't know if you ever sat in there for a save.
Quite the opposite.
I've never been killed in the toilet.
Okay, well, Phoebe, they're killing on short because she's gone for the double entry. The flash has come out and they've already beaten it. Doesn't even matter the flashbang's come through. There's 2 smokes on the bomb site. They've completely locked them out and the bomb's gone to B. It's so unnecessary, but there's no one there, so I guess it works. It just isn't needed, but it still works. It's kind of like salt in the wound of like, yes, we're going to kill everyone on A, but we're going to go B.
I mean, it's kind of a power move here from Shimmer. They're like, yeah, we know that you really want this, but we're gonna play a little silly, get a little funny this first round.
Oh, what a rough round.
And get a team, no one dies. Limitless, no one got a kill here. Almost a team ace.
Allegedly. No, like, firstly, I do want to say, like, this is a great double opener from Phoebe. Just really just clinical. Like, you can even tell the flashes come late, because I don't even anticipate her to do that well. They're like, oh, wait, you've killed both of them? Oh, I'm still flashing anyways. But, yeah, great round from Shimmer. Like, again, is it necessary to go towards B, but it works out. Empathy with the sharpshooting. Good util as well being dropped after she gets the kills. And it's just it's a drive-by. The Mac-10 on Mad, farming up all that cash, pulls out the USP, and bing, bang, bong, she gets the 4K.
Limitless hasn't even able to buy into this. Only the first 2 rounds. Shimmer, though, just running up into sites, acting like they own the place. They bought a penthouse apartment, and it's going to start building here pretty soon. And they're know that this is
52 floors.
They're on the 52nd floor.
They're
Vertigo. Yeah.
Well, Empathy should be buying. Oh, she bought an AK. So she kept her P250. So I thought she was actually just going to buy the AWP, because that's kind of something you see from AWPers. But instead, I think it's because the call is to go fast towards this B bomb site. They throw the lurk smoke to allow progression up onto the site. However, Mira puts a spanner in the works very early on with a nice spam through the smoke. However, does relinquish the bomb site eventually. That's actually good from her because she's got the opener, and now she's going to try and conjoin with her teammates in an attempt to retake as the bomb is about to be planted.
There's someone that you can trust to get an opener and back off. It's going to be Mira. Playing with her team for this 5v4 retake. Shimmer, it's going to be hard to break through, but they have utility to be able to take care of this. But Abby is going to be running with that Mac-10, trying to make space in mid, trying to get as many players down as she can, but still, Limitless have the player advantage here. They're just, like, playing afraid a little bit. Okay, but Fawx is going to clean it up. 2 kills. Empathy, the last player alive with the AK. If they don't find her, it's going to be it. And if they stick this with a kit...
There is none, that's the worry. Wait, she wins the round. There was no kit. That was the issue. I thought she had it. I thought that Limitless were going to be winning the round, but no, Empathy, by the skin of her teeth, unsheaths her dagger, unleashes the demons, and the angels could not hold her off.
So what I thought happened is that she killed a player that was not.
She kills both of them. She kills all of them. She kills everybody.
I think they were like 0.5 seconds from defusing at that point. Like they were sticking it. There were 3 players that are around there. Oh, okay.
Well, that's one way to deal with her.
Empathy down.
The empathy's down. Oh, and everyone's dead.
Oh my gosh.
What an insane round to set the tone. Like, you know how we just won your map pick by kind of winning every round in a row? So what we're going to do is Empathy's going to win another clutch, which I think is her 3rd of the series, and in a manner that's going to really, you know, really sting.
It's the clutch master.
Highest rated player in the last season of ESL Impact across every single region in the online series for a reason.
I think Shiver needs an org, maybe.
Potentially.
Maybe.
You know, they are quite good at the game. They do, you know, qualify for the lands. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Do we have the AWP out for Empty now? Because that's an interesting factor of like, look, she has the money. She has six bands in her pocket. But what Shimmer has been doing very well is putting a lot of pace into these rounds, and that's why we've seen Empathy actually opt for the rifle. And well, the rifle's what won them the round, because she had an AWP, like she wouldn't have won that 1v3. For example, Shimmer now, they haven't actually really maneuvered themselves towards the A bomb site. They've moved like rooks currently over towards B. So they've early conditioned that really well. Now, what they need to do is start focusing other parts of the map and just force Limitless Angels to be scared of everything.
I think T-side opping is also a little interesting, especially on Vertigo. She could go for that ramp pick, but like most of the bomb sites, you're kind of close to your opponents. Obviously on most bomb sites, but opting for a rifle again. She's been getting 6 kills so far, top fragging for her team with it right now, so not much you need to change. You could see it a little bit later. I mean, Mad 7,000, VB 7,000, 1 death on each of the Shimmer girls.
This is great from Phoebe. You can tell because of the pressure they've put elsewhere on the map, they're not fortifying this A bomb site as heavily as they would. There's only 2 players here. There's no 3rd in sight. You see the AWP on Fawx has started towards middle very early on and isn't going to get anything for that early positioning. However, question is, are Shimmer going to anticipate this short aggression? Yes, they will. Mads gets the first, survives, and the Molotov's blocking Piggy Kiki's exit. She will get a dink on her way. However, it's at the cost of her life.
This is really good patience and movement for the teams. Phoebe taking all the space that she needed and sandbags. Phoebe at least get the ball planted, but 2 deaths so far, 2 mollies, and now 2v4. I mean, 2v3 here. Fawx finally with an AWP, not wanting to get that gone. It's going to be a hard fight, but all of Shimmer on ramp here. It's going to have to be Mira to go and get the frags.
Ooh.
Okay.
And she's dead.
Oh. Oh, denying the op pickup. Empathy. Winning another clutch is always there.
Yeah, I mean, that clutch was obviously a little bit easier. You know, it didn't have the same, I think, cadences as the first one. But that's still another 4K in the round. Another clutch. Just, what more do you want? She's 10-1 with 2 clutches so far in her pocket. She did that all, by the way, with 30 HP, because she was the one that got dinked by Piggy Kiki's USP. So she does all of that while being not the fullest of HP. Oh my god, that's great.
Gosh.
That's so good from Shimmer. They've been identifying that Limitless have been playing a little bit heavier towards Gap because of that last round and instantly placed 2 early molos, and it just does so much damage. Now softened up for Phoebe. She might get timing, but the MAC-10, it's churning up. Glock comes out. She's swinging, firing on all cylinders. Red on the trigger, and Shimmer once again with empathy on a multi-frag excel to a 6.
This is like a masterclass of T-side right now. Shimmer playing so well. And just being exactly where they need to be. Reading Limitless Angels. Kind of just... Limitless is playing into their palm. They were not expecting this Vertigo pick, I'm gonna assume. Like, it doesn't feel like the Limitless Angels that we've seen before. But no, having a full buy. 4 of them. 3 of them with kits here. Could see something different unless Shimmer's able to shut them down for another one. Ooh. That's gonna be the ramp pick.
Something. Never mind.
Never mind.
It's just like, okay, finally an opener. Something to be happy about. And then instantly the AWP gets traded. And now Piggy's been spotted. There's a spam that's just baiting in Phoebe perfectly. And bam. It's perfect team play, perfect precision. Phoebe lucky to get away with her life there. But actually in the meantime, it's Mirror that we have been praising for her entry frags. Gets a kill over towards B, which is going to allow space for Limitless to rotate and go towards A. But that's not exactly where the bomb's going to be committing yet, as it's only just been picked up in T-spawn.
Yeah, they have a minute left. They don't have to commit to anything right now. Just going to try and see if Limitless is going to play their palm out wide. Or they're just going to fall back. Wait for them to make a move. Robin, though, in a really bad spot here. Does turn, but not going to be able to take care of it. Empathy going to get that frag, and that's going to be the A-bomb site taken care of. Mira is nowhere near. They're going to have to lurk through elevators. I mean, they invested so much into this round. Stayed for 2. She's going to have to try at least get 1 frag. Something here to disrupt the Shimmer economy. Yeah. When you're coming up against Empathy, almost the kill for health.
Oh, a lot of damage, but no kill. And Empathy, once again, she's 14-1 apples. How'd you like them apples?
I like them apples. I'm empathetic about those apples. Because, like, empathy?
Yeah. You played me in my own game. I see. Game knows game. But I will say, Robin, you know, playing solo on A, close gap there, I think is not great. In what one would call it no man's land. Oh, well, yeah, so I guess the game's over. LX just running up on B. Not gonna quite get all 4 of them, but does just duel 3 players. Like, you know, she was 2 and 3 before this round started, and just duels 3 players. Sure, they were against pistols, but I think we're really starting to see the confidence from Shimmer, and the Limitless side, well, limiting. They flatlined, and unfortunately, this is seeming like Shimmer are running away with this map. But he didn't get a kill. What is happening? The world's over.
The world is gone. Empathy, are you okay? No, 138 ADR. Empathy is just tearing straight through Limitless Angels, being the thorn in their side, not letting anything go. So she is limiting. She is limiting the Limitless Angels. I tried to throw a pun in there. I don't think it really worked out, but tactical timeout gonna be coming out for Limitless Angels, which I think is pretty smart here. It's like it's some tactical ideation. Figure out what they need to do here.
That's a word.
Ideation?
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you.
See, again, game knows game.
Game knows. What's your favorite word?
Ooh. That's a great question. Let me come back to you on that one, because I want to answer this properly. I want to answer this properly. Actually, no, I got it. So wait, I need to get it on my phone because this round, however, we'll do it afterwards. Mirror.
Ooh,
okay.
Wait.
Okay. You know, the anchor of the B bomb site. They've changed up this setup very drastically. Fawx is not starting towards A in this round, but instead it's Mirror. She swings out and garners a double.
There we go. Okay, this tack timeout proved Limitless well. Already disrupting Shimmer. Empathy and Abby, the last two alive. It's gonna have to do their best to see what they can do on this A bomb site. Mira, though, is gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Already finding her. Oh, what is going on? All right.
And look, they also have the read on Robin. Abby gets it free. No, surely not. It was a 5 versus 2. It's a 3 versus 2 with the bomb site capitulated under their feet. This is all happening in front of them. They're watching it fail, but they can't do anything about it. Empathy. The snake in the grass, hiding in the smoke, waiting for the reload if Piggy does spam anymore. And Empathy, this is a high-risk, high-reward play now coming out, and that's going to be her downfall. Abby left, plunged into this 1 versus 3, missing shots, but is able to isolate these frags. Fawx finally does put an end to that madness, and Limitless finally they get themselves on the scoreboard.
Yeah, good situational movement there from Limitless. Not having Robin alone on that A site. Going 3 over there. Mirror gonna get that first 2 kills. Did so well for them. However, Shimmer, we saw an attempt to kind of disrupt this, especially with that 1 tap from Empathy.
Yeah.
And Abby at least gonna get 1 out. I mean, they did do a bit of damage to their economy. Not gonna let them save up as much money.
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, look, you didn't win the round, but there's a lot of things you can take away from that. Once again, though, over towards this B bomb site, Fawx has started here. This time it is with Mira. She's not going to be over towards A. They're actually going to be playing 2 players here on B. And what they're going to do is going to allow the rifle to sink deep and dig down, taking all of this space towards B stairs, and have the AWP rotate over towards A, which seemingly is going to be the place it's hit.
This mid duel, Astaria is gonna win. Just trading on that angle, having the high ground. It's gonna be it, but Phoebe has the chance to disrupt it, but Robin with that AK is going to be the one to answer. Okay, Empathy able to find 1. Finds the second with a crazy headshot. I don't know. Empathy is able to hit things that I don't think is possible.
Like, that's actually insane. She's hitting so many fantastic shots, but I will say that's wonderful movement and dynamism around the map for Fawx. Like, she just is able to get the kill on B and then goes to A, plucks 1 off on each bomb site. In the meantime, Daria, not a great game for her so far, but that's a really key kill to be getting on Abby, who does activate a little bit too early in that round. However, straight again, Apples, fast, pedal to the metal, we're going straight to B.
Oh, every time that this has happened earlier, Shimmer was able to do a lot, but the utility and the blind kills from Mira and Bastaria are gonna shut it down for Shimmer. Empathy and Abby, the last 2 alive again. 2v5, and everyone is rotated to this B bomb site. Fawx gonna find the kill onto Empathy. Not much you can do here. Just find something. Oh, the cone. Did the cone flip perfectly?
It didn't flip, but it just moved perfectly.
Beautifully.
Did it flip? Wait, the cone flipped. The cone flipped.
Can we get a get a replay of the cone flipping me?
The cones. Oh, okay. Pedantics aside, which I will say is a great word. This is fantastic. This is, speaking of great, this is a little bit of spice there. That's 3 rounds in a row. that are legitimately quite good from Limitless Angels. Like, those are good rounds where they haven't got lucky. They've had really good sight holds. They've had really good mid-round plays. They've had great dynamism from Fawx. It's definitely a start of something. And I've seen many occasions where the teams have had these really troublesome starts to the game, but because of MR12, they're allowed to end off the half in a manner where 8-4 isn't too damning, and they are then able to bring that confidence over further. And that's something we spoke to Crad actually in an interview this morning, where they ended the half 8-3, but they got 3 rounds at the end of the half, and he was like, oh yeah, that was enough. Like, that gave us so much confidence to have the 8-4 scoreline, and we were able to win the map off because of it.
Okay, yeah, because I was going to ask you, is it going to be enough? Because once they switch over, they're going to have to play T-side and learn how to play against Shimmer again.
Yeah, I don't
Shimmer
think
gets onto their CT.
Enough. What's crazy is that Shimmer have lost 3 rounds in a row and they still have a full buy. It's like, ow. No AWP as well does help.
Owie.
Yeah, well, that's one way to deal with empathy. Breaking her legs? Oh, this could be dangerous. This whole round swings in middle. Whoever wins out these duels wins out the round. Abby strike for 1. And Daria is almost able to get 2. Very close. But Abby still standing true. Her teammates, though, struggling to approach anything on that B bomb site. Finally, they break through, but Abby instantaneously falls herself. Mads now, the new IGL, the brains behind the operation. 1 versus 2. Shimmer, can they get a 9th?
They were double opping at the beginning of this round, too. Mira was opping, and so was Fawx.
Oh, I love this.
Hiding around the smoke, but Kiki able to peek her at the right moment, and that's going to bring Limitless to a 4-8 scoreline at the half. I'll be right back to see if Limitless is able to pull through. Give us that 3rd map play.
It's like glitter and gold, going to the unknown. Color outside the lines, go ahead and try. Go and fly to the sky. Yeah, just keep your head high. It's a celebration. On everything in life. All your wrongs, yeah, they can be made right. Like a diamond you shine, so let your light be bright. Take a chance on everything in life. It's a celebration. It's a celebration. Seems like better time, better days. I've been there, gone, but you've still got it in me. Your words like thunder strike. Your energy floating around me like static. You turn me on.
4 rounds in a row for the Angels. They finally overcome their demons. However, is it enough? It's not only them fighting from behind on Vertigo, but they're also going to have to go on to overpass a very strong map for Shimmer and repeat it all once again. This pistol round is going to spell a lot for either success or disaster for the Limitless Angels.
Oh, first kill out the gate's going to be Empathy.
Of course.
Fawx down. That's going to be a huge one. That's their double top fragger. 11 kills for Fawx and Mira both. Shimmer just holding their angles, holding down the sights, waiting for Limitless to make their move. Utility popping out onto this A site. They're going to start moving in. Bomb does go down. That is really good for their economy, even if they're not able to take this round for them. Oh, what? Mira! Just entering in, able to get that kill, catching Phoebe off guard, but Empathy there. Able to get the rotate. Shimmer's gonna descend onto this bomb site. Just trying to hold their own. Robin, the last one here, hiding in ramp, shots being found. Gonna find one, but Abby's just gonna try and stick it. LX wants the knife.
Okay, now let me try break down what happened there.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay, Craxton, you like interlock your fingers, you're like stretching out, you're like,
yeah.
Let me sort this one out.
Cracked
yeah, so
knuckles.
Shimmer are just insane. Well, the knife kill as well is already just going to have LX on full utility, more to spare, even drops over a flash to her teammates and able to pick up a nade. That's really difficult for Limitless Angels. That pistol round, like the bomb goes down, so it does give them this somewhat of a lifeline. However, they have to be converting this next round. Shimmer, that's a really clean round all in all. The retake did get a little bit scary towards the end, but the knife was almost just like a nail in the coffin. Now, Limitless, with this buy that they've produced because of the bomb down, try to go for a mid take with the bomb, but already Empathy with 1 kill. The flashbang isn't effective, but it will send her out and deter Limitless now from coming towards middle. Alongside that, Fawx is taking a lot of damage towards A.
Yeah, still able to get a kill for herself, but stalk off, group up with her team, figure out what the plan is going to be. Shimmer is just going to fortify their sources, hold down the fort. Not letting them into any bomb site. They're going to have to find something, but it's going to be hard when everyone's eyes are on you, and Empathy's also on the flank. Oh, no.
Yeah, she's going to be going quick behind the B bomb site, and LXX also has great support from Abby, but she doesn't even really need it. You can see she's popping off in the cams, but she knows she just had to play. LX not having the most explosive games in terms of high statistics, but I swear every single one of her frags is big impact, and that's another one. Exposed themselves, maybe a little bit too early for my liking, but still gets 3 kills, so who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Who cares?
Great spray control as well.
Oh, yeah. Bit of a transfer there.
So easy to be flustered in those positions, but she just plays it so well.
Yeah, Shimmer now on double digits. Limitless forced down to pistols to try and save for another round. Could do something a little silly here if they're able to catch them off guard, but the flashes aren't going to do much, but they're still going to be able to get their headshots. 2 kills down. That's 2 guns out of the hands of Shimmer. And now a third as they pick up, and now a fourth. Hold on, I need to stop counting because they could find a 5th here. Almost a team ace, but Phoebe, try and make her money. See what she can do with this MP9.
I'm running out of fingers to count on. But no, that is a magical round. That's exactly what Limitless need. They do really well with just overcoming the mid play. You can see it was almost like that. There was utility that Abby had on hand, like a smoke flash and nade. That nade could have done so much damage because no one had armor. It could have just shrapnel flying everywhere for masses, but no util was propelled. You have middle with, I don't know who was with Abby. I think it was Empathy potentially, but she died instantly. So you have both mid players die. LX dies on the B bomb site because she gets overrun, and Limitless just play the numbers game, and they just swarm through middle onto the B bomb site and just don't allow the Shimmer girls any room to breathe.
Yeah, moving as a pack, waiting out the util, the mid utility that they had, like the mauling and the nade, and just kind of overpowering them. Like when they threw the flashes and it didn't do much, I wasn't expecting much, but it took them a little bit off kilter here. And Shimmer back on like a weird buy, not the full rifles that you're gonna want, but they can still do something silly. Fawx with an op. Love to see Fawx with an op. I like the position here from LX. The pre-fire, just trying to disrupt Limitless. Make some movement happen for her team. Yeah, Limitless just playing the patience game here, Shimmer. Just gonna have to wait. They're both waiting them out. Who's gonna make the first move? Who's coming out of the woodwork? Who's Phoebe spots ahead? Call no rotates. I think just one rotate maybe from Shimmer over from mid. I'm just gonna do it slowly and quietly as to not scare the angels off.
Maybe though, draws first blood, instant retaliation, up close with the MP9, using their weapons against them. However, Empathy building her own, peeking in the angle, and it's perfect. Daria as well had utility out, so was unable to trade. Once she gets the gun out, it does not matter because Empathy, she's on a roll. AWP has been spotted, and an instant reswing after she shoots. Wonderful cleanup from Shimmer, and they are looking to drive forward to Dallas.
Playing that really, really well, playing off of the tempo that they needed for Limitless. Just kind of waiting for them to make their move, and it disrupted their income just a little bit. Limitless able to buy up here, get their rifles as they saved a lot of money last round once they picked up those guns that they got from the pistol round. Fawx is back down onto a deagle. And I think they're looking to do another assimilation of the mid push that they did on their pistols, but with the rifles this time. But Empathy is opping. Oh, a shot doesn't land, and that's going to be someone that they find out. Now backed into a corner. Not much she can do. Just going to have to wait for her team to rotate, wait for the sounds and signs of Limitless stalking into this A site.
Yeah, this is really nice. Just not allowing them any room to breathe. The bomb gets dropped. That's confirmation of where the C4 is. And the C4 is also completely by itself. They now have information where both players are. If they crunch towards middle now, that's round over. Mira has a tall task on her hands. Oh, she's actually been given a lot of space. Look at this. LX is going in by herself. This should be an easy frag. And Shimmer have actually just kind of warranted a lot of defeat on this round by themselves. Because as soon as LX dies, you're like, okay, well, that's the B anchor. B bomb site's now clear. Piggy Kiki's going to come in from ramp. And we're playing a 2 versus 2. But Mira making sure that everything's clear. The issue with that, she's allowed Empathy to get close, but the AWP shot rings out and it's a miss. Tag through the boxes. Bomb will go down. Phoebe will convert. Pistol cannot connect. And now Phoebe has to clutch up, and yes, she does. The Australian puts them on match series and Dallas point.
Oh yeah, able to pick up the AKs and be able to go in. It's defuse the bomb here. Limitless is gonna have to do a lot this next round Something explosive, maybe? Just like they did with the pistol through mid. Without off being back in Empathy's hands is not something that you want to see.
I mean, she's been doing so well with the rifle. I'm almost just like, maybe just keep her on the rifle. Like, she's doing so well. Why do we need to put her out of the rifle? Like, is there a necessity to even maneuver herself out of that? But this could be the dying embers for the journey in ESL Impact Season 5 for Limitless Angels. Shimmer, they are playing great Counter-Strike. It was a little bit touch and go at occasion on Nuke, but as soon as they found their tempo, they have not missed a single stride.
You're right there. It just feels like Limitless is almost lost on this map playing against Shimmer. We haven't really seen like a full continuous movement since CT side. Once they had the pause and they switched 3 players over to A side, and that beautiful flash of Mirror and Piggy Kiki were able to get 2 frags to open up the round. Grant them, that was their first round win. We have not seen that same kind of Limitless since then. It's now or never. It's the last chance. Alex, though, is going to get blinded. I think we had a little bit of team blindness, but Mira and Bazdari is going to entry in perfectly into this B bomb site. Get the plant down. Now it's just down to 3v4. The rest of Shimmer is going to have to make this happen if they want to finish it here and now. Mads and Phoebe, one on the flank. Oh, it's going to be all down to Maz here as Bazdari is able to find the one she needs.
Maz got a kit. I'm pretty sure she knows where both of them are. The time running too low now. Apples, they live another day.
They live another day. All right, Limitless. Able to live another day. Robin on the Mac 10. Interesting buy here so far from Limitless. And now Shimmer, the economy has not been put into a great place here. Just updated pistols for LX and Phoebe. Or no, that's Phoebe on a P2K. That's based. That's based. Lots of utility executing onto this B site. Alex and Abby's gonna fall. Oh, but Empathy with the USB able to find one. I mean, sure, yeah, it's Empathy. I can just assume that could happen.
Ooh, somehow Mads also gets one as well, which is again, obviously. So Limitless not even being able to do it too cleanly. Shimmer. Is this just them playing with their food? Is it going to be another low buy? Yes, I like it because they only had 1900 loss actually coming into that round. So even though they full ecoed, they only had around 3.8, like kind of that region in money anyways. So they're going to go for another lower buy and they're going to save for the AWP on Abby, I would assume, if they even want to get it out. They're going to have 2.4 loss points in the next round, but there's a world they even end up finishing in this round.
Already big damage onto Abby early on. Needs coming out. I do like this position, though. She could very easily get the frag, though, but it's going to be Fawx able to find her first. That's going to be a lot of money taken away from Shimmer early in the round. A lot of control. That entire mid is now opened up. They're going to have to rotate through. Try and pick it up, but there's not much you can do just with pistols and one MP9 waiting outside of the site.
Yeah, damage doesn't even really matter anyways, because like if Limitless lose, they lose. So there's nothing. It doesn't matter if they have money to fall back on. You know, the time is ticking down. There's no sense of a committal yet, and Empathy is still alive on the A bomb site. And because she gets that kill, it could deter them. But that's not going to be the case. And I think there's a lurk going on. Is LX behind them? she's pushed the smoke on the B bomb site. Yeah, and Empathy also has some help from Phoebe. But the issue is Empathy just goes a little bit too far. You see that Phoebe is here, and she's going to drop some counter utility. It's going to get some good damage with the Molotov. The nade isn't going to do as much because Daria had actually moved a little bit more to the right to plant the bomb outside the Molotov. And yeah, okay, there will be the few frags coming in. Mads with a late lurk. The MP9, ooh, at range, doesn't quite connect on the burst. And thus, we see Phoebe alone and neutralized. Limitless making us look a little bit more respectable and potentially edging their way towards an overtime.
Over now, Shimmer on a full buy with the rifles. Mads going down to a FAMAS. So they still have a lot to do, but they're looking a lot better than they did 4 rounds ago.
Yeah, I mean, it's good, but my queries are just a little bit too little too late. Already, we have Fawx dropped to 50 HP from a good early nade from LX. There's a lot of damage, but LX does actually disperse a lot of her utility very early on. So that's going to be a little bit concerning if the B bomb site is going to be under attack. Oh, great nades. Left, right, and center.
Ooh, good counter utility as well. Trying to force them off of that B site. Or A site.
Okay. Looks like the B bomb site will be under attack.
Double flash is coming through. Abby here for the help. Limitless kind of getting afraid. They've been shut out of both bomb sites. They're going to have to do something interesting here. They boosted Piki Kiki up here. LX playing anti.
Wait, look at Empathy. Look how close Empathy is behind. So they're just going to be holding off for this execute. LX does it anyway. She's on double box, peeks her head up. As soon as she gets those two, that's when Empathy initiates herself. Abby, unknown, unbeknownst to Limitless Angels, puts their dreams in the dust. And with Mads' screams, Shimmer, they progress through to Dallas. They take that second spot in North America. ESL Impact Season 5, the finals from America have been decided. They're going to be on home.